Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about the logic gates in the unit 1, that is basics of logic design. These are the contents already completed in the previous video. Now we are going to concentrate on logic gates and Boolean algebra. So let's start the session. In this topic we are going to study about the OR gate, AND gate, NOT, NAND, NOR gate, XOR, XNOR gates. Before going to take a call on all gates, so let's see the basic, that is what is logic gates. A logic gate is an elementary building block of a digital circuit. That means this is a basic block for a digital circuit. Digital is nothing but zeros and ones. So what we are going to store in a circuit, that is on and off or high or low value, so that is called digital values. So for that it required the logic gate. Next is, it consists of only two distinct states. So it consists of two distinct states, nothing but high or low, or we can take as true or false, or we can take 1 or 0. So these are the two states it consists. So in this digital system we are having basic elements: NOT gate, OR gate and AND gate. The first one, OR gate. An OR gate is a digital logic circuits that perform Boolean addition or a logic addition. The main operation done by the OR gate is the Boolean addition. So next, again it consists of the two states, that is low or high. So it consists of two inputs and a single output. So two input, single output. Second, what the operation it has to done, that is it has to do the particular addition operation. So when you are going to add these two inputs, we will get a single output. So let's see how the output will come. So it produces a 1. It produces a 1 or high output when one or more inputs to OR gate is high. So see here, 1 or more inputs to OR gate is high. That means if you are having two inputs, in those two inputs any one input should be 1 if you want to get a 1 as a output, or you can have the both the inputs are high. It produces 0 or low when both inputs to OR gate is low. So when both the input is 0, the output is 0, otherwise it consists of 1. So this is the OR gate. So below are the logical symbols of OR gate and the truth table. So next is the operation behind the OR is addition. So addition is nothing but when you are adding both the 0, you will get a 0. When you add 0 and 1, you will get 1. So when you add 1 plus 0, you will get 1. When you add both 1, nothing but 1 plus 1, you will get, so 1 0, nothing but the 1 is carry in the addition operation. But in a Boolean addition, when you get 1 plus 1, you will get the content as 1. Clear? So in the previous calculation part at the number system, when you add 1 plus 1, you will get a 1 0, nothing but this will act as a carry, right? But in a Boolean addition, when you are going to add 1 plus 1, you will get 1. So that nothing but one represent high and one represent high. When both the input are high, the output is high. Clear? So this is the concept behind this. So next, gate or application. So where we are going to use this? So we are going to use this in a intrusion detection system. Nothing but what are the intruder are present or any other activities are going to suspect or any other activities going to destroy your content. So that is called intrusion detection system. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಅಕ್ಕರ್ ಆದರೆ ಆ ಇವೆಂಟನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋವಂಥದ್ದೇ ಇಂಟ್ರೂಷನ್ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಆ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಷನು ಇಂಟ್ರೂಷನ್ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಅಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಟ್ರೂಷನ್ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆರ್ ಗೇಟನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So when come to the OR gate operations, so when both the input is low, the output is low. So this is the first operation. When both the input is low, then the output of that input is low. So next, when the input is low and high, the output will be high. The same, that is when the input is high and low, the output is high. Or the fourth output, that is when both the input is high, the output is low. So these are the four possible OR gate operations. So this is about the OR gate. The second basic gate is the AND gate. An AND gate is a digital logic circuit that performs Boolean multiplication or a logic multiplication. Again here we are having some arithmetic operation. In this arithmetic operation we are concentrating on a multiplication. Nothing but AND will do the multiplication calculation according to Boolean multiplication. Again it consists of two or more inputs and a single output. There is a condition of what the output has to come when it depends on the input. So it produces a 1 or a high output when all the inputs to AND gate is high. That means this one. If both the input is high, the output is high. Otherwise the output will be 0. Nothing but it produces a 0 or low output when any one of the input to AND gate is low. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋಂಥ ಎರಡು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಟು ಝೀರೋ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಥವಾ ಲೋ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಝೀರೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೋ. ಸೊ ಬಿಲೋ ಇಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರೂತ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್. Next is a Boolean multiplication, how it is going to work. So 0 into 0 is equal to 0, 0 into 1 is equal to 0, 1 into 0 is equal to 0, 1 into 1 is 1. So this is a normal calculation when we go with the number system also. So that is a multiplication. So when come to the application, this is going to use on a frequency counter. So this will going to use in a frequency counter or alarm circuit. Clear? So when there is a condition you are having in the vehicle, for example fire. So fire ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅಲಾರಾಮ್ ಹೊಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ there is a condition, if it is equal to 1 then the alarm will be on. Clear? So this is the application for gate AND. So next is the AND gate operation. So let's see the four possibility operation. Nothing but how the truth table will going to work on the gate. The first possibility of the output is 0, where the input is both the input is 0, then the output is 0. So this is the first possibility. And the second possibility is if the one input is 0, nothing but low, and the next input is 1, then the output is 0. Then third possibility is one input is 1 and another input is 0, then the output is 0. The last possibility is if both the input is high or 1, then the output is high. So this is about the AND gate operations. The next is the NOT gate. An NOT gate is a digital logic circuit that perform a basic logic function called inversion, nothing but the complement of it. 0 idre 1 barutte, 1 idre 0 barutte. That is a reverse or inverse of a content. So it consists of one input and one output. So that means there is only one input, you will get a single output. Clear? So that will make a complement. So if you are having two, it will not do the complement. So NOT consists of a single input and a single output. The possibility of output is it produce 1 or a high when there is a input is 0. Nothing but 0 idre 1 agi complement agutte, 1 idre 0 agi complement agutte. So if it produce the content as 0, nothing but the output is 0, that means the input is 1. So the truth table will tell that if the input is 0, the output is 1. If the input is 1, the output is 0. Nothing but whatever the input, the inversion of that input will be the output. So this is the logic symbol and this is the expression of the NOT gate. So next, the logic navigation or what we call negation or inversion or a complement of a particular input, that is not 0 is equal to 1, that is a complement of 0 is 1 or complement of 1 is equal to 0. So this is a possible output of the NOT gate. So this is going to use in a binary number system. So this is a main application, binary number system. Then the last, NOT gate operations. Nothing but the possible outputs according to the truth table. The first possible output is 1 if the input is 0. The second possible output is 0 if the input is 1. So these are the two operations of a NOT gate. The next gate is a universal gates. So up to this we studied about the basic elements of a digital system, nothing but OR gate, AND gate and NOT gate. So now onwards we are going to explain or we are going to study about the universal logic gate. The universal logic gates consist of two gates, NAND and NOR. So these are called as a universal logic gates because other basic gates can be constructed using these two gates. Nothing but we can construct AND gate, OR gate by using NAND and NOR gate. Clear? So these two are called as a universal logic gates. So next, what is NAND gate? The NAND gate is a combination of AND and NOT gate that is intended to generate a complemented output of the AND gate function. So the actual concept behind the NOT is nothing but it is a complement of the input, right? So that input is come from the AND gate, nothing but the AND gate output inserted to the NOT gate as a input, then the output will be complemented of the AND output. Clear? So that is the third statement. The AND gate is a combination of AND and NOT gate that is intended to generate a complemented output of AND gate function. For a two input AND gate, output will be low when both the inputs are high. See here, the output will be 0 or low when both the inputs are high. Otherwise, the output will be high. So this is a condition for NAND gate. This is the logic symbol and this is the expression for the NAND gate. So next, the application of the NAND gate So here we are going to use NAND gate to generate the OR and NOT gate, nothing but the basic construction of basic gates. So next is the NOR gate. So again, the NOR is a universal logic gates because we can generate the basic gates by using these two, NAND and NOR. When come to the definition of a NOR gate is a combination of OR and NOT gate that is intended to generate a complemented output of OR gate. So we are going to use OR and NOT gate together to form the NOR gate. The output of the NOR gate is high only when both the inputs is low. Clear? The output of the NOR gate is high, nothing but 1, only when both the inputs are low or 0. Otherwise, the output will be 0 or low. So this is the NOR gate logic symbol and this is the expression. So next, the NOR gate application. The application, as the definition defined, we are going to generate the basic gate OR and NOT using the NOR gate. Clear? So this is about the NAND and NOR gate. The next gate is the exclusive OR gate or XOR gate. The exclusive OR gate is a combinational digital logic circuit with 2 or more inputs and only one output. So here the main operation behind the XOR gate is modulo 2 addition. Clear? The main performance or main operation behind the XOR gate is modulo 2 addition. So when come to the truth table, we are going to get high output or a 1 output only when the either of the input A or B is high. ಅಂದರೆ A ಮತ್ತು B ನೀವು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ A, B ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದರ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಟು 1 ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಟು 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ we will get 0. Or you can define the output will be low when both the inputs are same. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ ಲೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಲೋ ಯಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 0 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ 1 1 ಇದ್ದರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಟು ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ವಿತ್ ಎನಿ ಪ್ಯಾಟ್ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟ್ರೂತ್ ಟೇಬಲ್. So next, so this is the logic symbol and this is the expression for this. So this plus then circle will define the XOR. So next is the exclusive NOR, nothing but the complement for your XOR. Clear? The exclusive OR gate is a combination of XOR and NOT gate that is intended to deliver the complemented output of XOR gate function. Then according to this, if the output is high only when both the inputs are low or high. ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಲೋ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಹೈ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಟು ಹೈ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ದ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 0. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ XNOR or XNOR, or you can go for exclusive NOR. Then this is the expression for this gate. So this completes the logic gate, OR gate and NOT gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, at the last XNOR gate. So now we move on to the next topic, that is Boolean algebra. In this topic we are going to study about laws of Boolean algebra, rules, De Morgan's theorem, Boolean expression according to SOP or POS, at the last simplification of some of the Boolean expression. Before going to the topics of Boolean algebra. First, see the Boolean algebra definition. So, Boolean algebra is a mathematical system that can be used to formulate the logical expression represent the digital logic circuits. So, depending on these representation of digital logic circuit, so we are going to express the mathematical system. So, this mathematical system is formulated according to the logical expression. So, in the next few slides we will going to get some of the expression to be represented. Already we saw some of the expression like A XOR B, or we can go like this. So this expression, it is in a mathematical system, is going to expressed using the logic gates. Clear? So by this we are going to get some Boolean algebra applied on the digital logic circuit. So next, such logic expression can be simplified or reduced with the help of Boolean algebra rules and laws. So some of the logic expression is bigger, so that is solved in the end of this slide, the total topic at the end. So that is the simplification of a expression. ಕೆಲವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಗಳು ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್. So that can be go with the Boolean algebra rules and laws. Next, therefore Boolean algebra is extensively used while designing an efficient digital logic circuit that are employed in different kinds of computers and electronic appliances. So by this we can get all the Boolean algebra in the particular application on a digital logic circuit by using all the rules and law. So let's see in the next slide what are the rules and laws. So before going to that, the sum of the fundamental Boolean operations are inversion, addition and multiplication, already studied in the logic gates, nothing but not, and or gate. Laws of Boolean algebra. So the basic law, when we are going to take an expression to reduce to a simplified form, we have to get some of the law to be applied on that particular Boolean expression. ಸೊ ಬಿಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಅದರದಾದ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬೂಲಿಯನ್ algebra provided a laws. So the first one is commutative law for addition and multiplication of two variables. Then associative law, again addition and multiplication of two variables. Then the distributive law, same for three variables. So let's see one by one. The first one is commutative law. The commutative law of addition for two variables is written and algebraically expressed as below. Nothing but there is a two variable a and b. So this is the variable a and b. For these two variables we are going to write the commutative law, nothing but a plus b. When it is go for addition, nothing but applied a AND gate, we will get a output, right? So that is equal to the b plus a. Both are same, nothing but without any order the output of the content is same. So we cannot concentrate, we should not concentrate on the order of the variable. A plus b idya, b plus a idya anta nodbardu. So just we have to go for the operation, that is addition of two variables. So when come to the multiplication condition, a b, nothing but a two variables multiplication, it can be expressed in any order, the output will be same. So these are the representation of the commutative law of addition for a plus b and b plus a. you can check the output of these two by applying the AND gate truth table. The output will be equal, and this is the logic symbol for AB is equal to BA. So next, this law states that the order in which the variables are ORed or ANDed makes no difference. Nothing but you can do A plus B or you can do B plus A. The value should be equal. Or you can do A into B or B into A. The value is always be equal. So this is the commutative law. The next one is associative law. The associative law is applicable on three variables. So three variables here, how the match will be taken. So that is, we have to group the variables without any exchange or without any order here. So there is a content that will make a sense of grouping. So that is, when we are adding A plus B plus C, we are grouped B plus C here. When we are adding A plus B plus C, we grouped A plus B. So according to this, we have the logic circuit. So you can go for first add BC input, then whatever the output you will get, add with the A. The result will be same as first you can add A and B, then the output is going to given to the next AND gate. ಯಾವುದೇ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದು ನೀವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಆರ್ಡರ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್. So next one is associative law of multiplication for three variables can be written as, again same thing, but you have to take the multiplication condition. You have to group BC here, then AB here. So apply the truth table of AND gate. So whatever the output you are going to get at the place of this is always be equal to this. So finally, associative law states that ORing or ANDing a group of variables. So here you have to see the group of variables. So this is a main significance of associative law. So group of variables produces the same result irrespective of grouping of the variables. So irrespective of grouping of variables, you have to get the same output. So ಯಾವುದನ್ನಾದರೂ ನೀವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ output will be same. So this is associative law. So last one is the distributive law. So distributive law for three variables can be expressed as, so in this we are going to combine the OR and AND operations here. So we are combining here the OR and AND operation. OR will take the OR gate and will take the AND gate. So here we are combined here, see, A into B plus C, where first we are going to make the OR operation, then whatever the output we are going to take, that is AND with the A. So this is equal to the next, that is A into B plus A into C. So this is the distributive law, where this law states that ORing two or more variables and then adding the result with the single variable is equivalent to the adding the single variable with each of two or more variables and then ORing the product. Nothing but the statement. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಷ್ಟೇ. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಇನ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಡ. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿರೋದು. ಫಸ್ಟು ಆರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ದೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ, ದೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ನ ಆರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಲಾ. The next topic is the rules of Boolean algebra. So these are the rules we are having to solve the Boolean expressions. The total it is 12 laws. Total 12 laws. Total 12 rules. So rules are 12, laws are 3. Clear? So in the Boolean algebra, we consist of laws and rules. So according to Boolean algebra laws, we are having 3: commutative law, associative law, distributive law. When come to the rules, it consists of 12 rules. So let's see what are the 12 rules. The first rule says that when you add 0 to any input, nothing but OR operation, we are going to get the same content as A. When we add 0 to the any variable, we will get the same variable. Rule 2, when we add 1 to the variable, we will get 1 as a output. So this is the rule 2. Rule number 3, when we multiply 0 with any variable, we will get a 0. Nothing but whatever we multiply with 0 will be 0. Next, rule 4, we multiply 1 with any variable, we will get the variable, because we are going to multiply anything with the 1, that will going to give you anything, nothing but the content of the input. Next, rule 5, when we add two same variables, we will get the same variable. Rule 6, when we add a variable and a complement of that variable, we will get a 1. Rule number 7, when we multiply the same variable, we will get the same variable as a output. So when we multiply a variable and a complement of the same variable, we will get a 0. Rule number 9, when we complement 2 times the variable, we will get the variable. So next is the rule number 10. When we add the variable with the AND of the variable and the another variable, we will get a. Rule number 11. When we have addition of a variable with the complement and a variable with the OR, and then we will get our same variable. So like this, at the last we are having rule number 12. So that is grouping of the variables will going to get in a content manner of A plus B, C. So these are the total 12 rules. You can go by proving all these things. Like example, I am showing the example. So you have to do this for all the rule. The first rule is this one. So I will take this. A plus 0 is equal to 0. I have to prove this. So this is my A and this is my 0. Output is always be A as of rule 1. So let's check. So I will take A is equal to 1. Then here it is 1. 1 0 odd. Then I will get what is the output of A now? That is 1. Clear? So next I will take A as 0. Then the output is here. Input is 0. Then both the 0 is, the output is 0 now. Nothing but A1 idaga A1 input tagondaga output to 1 bantu. A input 0 tagondaga output to 0 bantu. Therefore A plus 1 is equal to A. ನೀವು ಏನು A ತಗೋತಿರೋ ಅದೇ A ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. A1 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ A 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. A0 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ A 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So like this you have to prove individual rules when it is asked in the exam. So you have to put or you have to take and, depending on the expression. So depending on the expression you have to take this gate. And you can also try for the law also, keeping the or and gate depending on the expression. The next topic, De Morgan's theorem. So he is a mathematician developed the theorem that are of great help for simplifying the Boolean expression and in the reduction of a logic gate equivalent circuit. That means when we are having an expression with a lengthy expression, it requires more gates or more alert on when trying all these expression in a format of a logic circuit. So big expression ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು logic circuit ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we need more gates. ಸೊ ಗೇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೈ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಷಿಯನ್ ಡಿ ಮಾರ್ಗನ್ developed the theorem, that is the De Morgan's first theorem and the second theorem, so that will make help for reducing of long or length expression to the simplified Boolean expression. So let's see the De Morgan's theorems. That is the first theorem. This law states that the complement of the product of variable is equal to sum of the complement of the variables. So this is the De Morgan's first theorem. So that will going to tell the product of the variable has to take the complement, then is equal to the complement of the variables and sum of those. Clear? So this is the expression for the Boolean equation for the first theorem of a De Morgan's. So let's see how it is going to be done according to the truth table. So we are having two variables here, a and b. So for this I will take the a complement and b complement. A complement is nothing but complement of the a. So ಎಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? 1 ಇದ್ರೆ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Next, b complement. So this is the b complement of the b. ಎಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಇದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1, 1 ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 0. Next, we have to take the a into b, nothing but AND operation for these two. 0 0 is 0, 0 1 is 0, 1 0 is 0, 1 1 is 1. So next we have to take the complement of this. So 0 is 1, 0 is 1, 0 is 1 and 1 is 0. So keep this result as a main result. Next, do the calculation for this. So add these, nothing but OR operation. So 1 1 is 1, 1 0 is 1, 0 1 is 1 and last is 0 0 is 0. So now check the result of both is same. So this proves De Morgan's first theorem. Here the logical symbol is this NAND, that is totally equal for negative or input. So next is the De Morgan's second theorem. So it will states that the complement of sum of variable is equal to the product of the complement of the variables. So let's see how it is going to be done. Same process we have to do. First take two input, complement those two input, then take the OR of these two input, So that is 0 0 is 0, 0 1 is 1, 1 0 is 1, 1 1 is 1. So next, do the complement of this, we will get this one. So keep this result in mind, that will going to compare with the next result, that is A complement into B complement. So now take this according to this one, AND operation. 1 1 is 1, 1 0 is 0, 0 1 is 0, 0 is 0, nothing but an AND operation. So this is the AND operation that is already studied in the starting of this video, that is AND and OR operation. So this will prove that whatever the content we are going to get at the last two column is equal. So that will signify the De Morgan's second theorem. So this is the logic circuit or the logic symbol for De Morgan's second theorem. So this completes the De Morgan's first theorem and the second theorem. So let's see the next topic, Boolean expressions, SOP and POS standard. So all Boolean expression can be defined and converted into two widely used standard forms. So two standard forms are there. So that is SOP and POS. SOP is nothing but sum of products. So we have to do sum of products, nothing but the first we have to take the product, the result of that product is going to sum of products. Or you can go for the second standard form, POS, nothing but products of sum, nothing but you have to do first sum, then go for the product of those sum. So that is the two main standards of forms in a Boolean expression. Sum of product, that is SOP form, a product term consists of logical multiplication of variables and or their complements. So first you have to take the products. So in this first you have to take the products. So products will going to signify that it is a multiplication of variables. So it may be a multiplication of variables or it may be a multiplication of complement of the variables. When two or more product terms are summed logically by Boolean addition, the result of expression is SOP form. So first you have to do, then you have to go for sum. At the end, whatever the result you are going to get, so that is in a SOP form. So last is a product of sum. First you have to take the sum term consists of a sum of the variables or their complements. When two or more sum terms are multiplied logically, the resulting expression is POS form. So this is about the Boolean expressions in the two standard forms, that is SOP and POS. By this we completed OR gate, AND gate, NOT gate, NAND, NOR, exclusive OR, exclusive NOR in the logic gate, in Boolean algebra, laws of Boolean algebra, rules, De Morgan's theorem, Boolean expression, SOP and POS. At the last, simplification of Boolean expression, refer your notes, do the calculation. Is there any problem on solving the Boolean expression? Refer the rules and laws used in the Boolean algebra. So this completes the unit Basics of Logic Design. So this is the second chapter of the unit 1. So this is there for your exam. Thank you.